we're looking at redox reaction. In general, it's a combination of reduction plus oxidation. We'll understand what is this reduction and oxidation over here. So we'll start off with reduction. So the reduction is nothing but, say we have an ion which needs m electrons, and when we give it to that, it becomes neutral. So this is an ion. It can be atom or a molecule, and it gains electron and becoming neutral. Does it make sense? Then we have oxidation, wherein we have something that is neutral. It can be again an atom. If not an molecule, it will lose certain set of electron and it becomes an positive ion. So we have something that is neutral, and this will lose electron. Let me put it over here, and becomes a positive ion. So this is your general format. That's how you can understand if something has got oxidized or reduced. So as a definition, you need to understand that oxidation and reduction happens simultaneously. So a reaction where one reactant gets oxidized while the other gets reduced, that is known as your redox reaction. So let me write all the three. Redox is to do with one reactant gets oxidized, that is they lose electron or electrons, while other gets reduced. Other will gain the electron. Okay, so let's look at oxidation reaction as a definition. Oxidation is a chemical process that occurs when substance undergoes either loss of electron, or it can be gain of oxygen, or loss of hydrogen. Okay, so let me put it in this way. It's a chemical process that occurs when a substance undergoes, right, loss of electron or gain of oxygen or loss of hydrogen. All of this results in this particular scenario. Okay, while your reduction is the same phrasing at the start, here we have gain of electron, or whatever is happening over here, opposite of that, loss of oxygen, or we have gain of hydrogen. We'll understand this, why is it so, why this, if this happens, any one of this happens, it's equivalent to gaining of electron, and if this happens, it's loss of electron. Why, how is it related? That's what we're looking at. And yes, of course, we have the example. So the below ones are not, of course, balanced. We'll understand it and balance it and everything. So here, basically, we are looking at copper CO being reduced while H2 is oxidized over here. So this is reduced, this is oxidized, right? As per the definition, again, this is reduced and this is oxidized because this is gaining oxygen. Cu is gaining oxygen over here, right? So similarly, all of this is happening. This is being reduced and this is gaining oxygen over here. So this is oxidized. While over here, can you guess? Exactly. Copper is getting oxidized because it's gaining oxygen and this is getting reduced. So it's an indirect indicator. Whenever it gains oxygen or oxygen is part of it, then it's said to be oxidized. So whenever something is getting oxidized, it it loses electron. Okay. Again, we'll understand why of it, why is this getting reduced and why is this getting oxide as per this reaction. We'll understand that. So this is just an introduction and definition.